Hello, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I wanted to go over some of the new things that we know now about UGC Limiteds, as we have gotten a lot of news over the last few days about this topic. It was a topic that I first made a video on over 3 years ago now, and it finally actually has now confirmation that it's coming, and it's only just a few months away. So I wanted to go over some of the things that were mentioned and what we can expect when this does drop. So first off, I do want to mention that this was during Roblox Developer Conference, and this is why we're getting so much information right now. And there's going to be a couple of images, a couple of slides. I'm going to try to explain what is going on here. So first off, we have this tweet from Roblox themselves, and they said that in the upcoming months, we'll introduce new mechanics for our community to build sustainable businesses, including giving creators full control over the scarcity of their items and allowing all users to resell or trade items. So we have a lot of things to just unpack in this little section. First, I want to start off with the last part where it says that allowing all users to resell or trade items. Basically, this is saying that you won't need premium to sell or trade items anymore. It's going to be available to everybody. So if you own an item and it's limited, then you can go ahead and sell it and trade it without having premium. So that's also pretty cool that you don't need to have that membership anymore, but that kind of also confuses it as why do you need this membership if you don't really get that much perks now? So that's kind of maybe a down part on Roblox's side, but it's good for the regular public. And then over here, including giving creators full control of the scarcity, that basically means that they can control whether the item is rare or not, basically saying that they are going to be limited. And also in this little video they have here, that's 9 seconds, they do have an image of various different things they want to add on the left side, and then some examples of what that could look like right over here. So first off, on the left side, they say guaranteed scarcity for limiteds, trade and resale, also for limiteds, free promotional items. So basically you can release free UGC, which we haven't really seen apart from event items. So now you'll have the opportunity to release items on the actual catalog for free, which is pretty cool. And then sponsored items, that's a given. We've already seen that happen lots recently. So over here in this image, it might be pretty small for you, but I will leave this tweet linked in the description so you go look it up for yourself. But you can see we do have some little things over here on the side, and these are actually serial numbers. And this does mean that we will be seeing limited unique items return after how many years now. They're finally going to be back, so they can finally release limiteds with a stock, and after that stock runs out, you will not be able to get it anymore for the original price. So that's really cool to see return. That was definitely a thing that people have been wanting to see return. It is returning with UGC. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're going to do that with Roblox items themselves, but at least we're seeing with UGC that they're returning this feature. And they have layered clothing mentioned over here as well as some of the possibilities, and we've already seen limited layered clothing. We see this first one over here, and I'm not the biggest fan of layered clothing in general, so limited layered clothing is not going to be the most appealing to me, and it looks like a lot of people aren't actually a big fan of it either, so we're gonna have to see what happens with those. But it's still a nice little thing that they're doing to try out and see if people are interested, and definitely if they are rare, I think they're still going to do well, so definitely not that bad. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a very interesting thing to see happen, and it's only just a few months away. And then right over here, I do have another tweet from the Portuguese RDC Twitter, because this is the only one I see actually posting about it. But if you translate the tweet right over here, it says, in the future, UGC creators will be able to tag their items such as limited time, need another item, etc. So right over here, it's limited time, tag them as limited time. That basically means they're returning timer items as well, and we can see that in this image. So if we zoom in over here, we see that the first item over here says until November 11th. So after November 11th, if this stock right over here doesn't sell out, it will just become a normal limited item. We've seen that with the Roblox limiteds in the past. If you've been here a couple of years ago, they have had it added timers on limited items just in case they don't sell out, so that you can still trade them after a certain point. So that's pretty cool. They're adding that feature again. For the second item right over here, it says coming soon, and they have a timer. So basically that also allows people to know when your item is coming out. You can add a timer to it, and then you know, oh, after that timer is done, then this item will release, which is a pretty cool feature. Right over here, it says purchase window, which basically means how long it's available for. So it says 4 to 6 p.m. So that's pretty cool. They're adding timer items once again. So I've made videos a lot on UGC timed items, and they've only posted on Twitter or in the description. You can't really tell unless you actually looked at the item. So this is going to be very helpful to know if their items are actually limited time or not. And this last one, which I think is a very, very interesting thing, it says item needed, and they have a little image right over here on the top right. So this could be something related to badges. So if you have a specific badge, then you'll be able to get the item, which I think is pretty cool. It's kind of like UGC event items. After you have the badge, they award you with the item, but this one you will be actually able to purchase it after you get the badge. So it's pretty cool, kind of an expansion of UGC events and the items here. So pretty cool choices right over here. So yeah, we definitely got a lot of info right over here. I'm just a bit worried about how many they can actually upload. If people can upload an unlimited amount of limiteds however they want to, then it's not going to feel as special, because if you can just see 100 limiteds uploaded in a day, that's not going to be the most exciting. So I know this might be a bit extreme to some other people, but for me, I think the best way to go about this is maybe limiting it to once a month or once every other month, because there are so many creators and they want to expand more creators to this program. So if we have tens of thousands of creators and they each release one limited a day, that's 10,000 limiteds a day. That's not going to really feel that special or valuable. So that's just a bit of a worry for me, but we'll see what happens with this. I'm pretty excited about it. Hopefully it will liven up the catalog a bit, but we'll see what happens. And I also do want to point out, I did see on Twitter as well regarding their regular Roblox limiteds, why they've been making a lot of them limited actually is because they want the players to be able to make up the prices. They don't want the prices to be set up by themselves. They want the players to make the prices for their own items. So that is why we've been seeing a lot of Roblox items go limited. I think this will be a pattern that continues until almost every item is limited except the ones that probably can't. So yeah, definitely a lot of info we got in the last few days. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited about this, and I'm very interested to see what else they do with this update. But yeah, that is this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.